One of my favorite quotes of all time, and I love collecting quotes. I try to memorize a lot of quotes. Some of my favorite quotes are from Mark Twain, George Patton, Frederick the Great. There's just so many, Napoleon. There's just so many great quotes out there to memorize. One of my favorites is this one here, and it says, "Never ascribe to malice what can otherwise be attributed to incompetence." Napoleon said that. Never ascribe to malice what can otherwise be attributed to incompetence. And ladies and gentlemen, we see a lot of incompetence right now. The world, our nation is full. See, that's the thing. I see a lot, and I'm doubling down on this. Listen, I may be proven wrong. I may be wrong, but I don't think so, because when I look back through the annals of history, it's on my side. We have people who believe that teenage boys in high school should be allowed to have tampons in their locker rooms, dispensers. If you believe that, you're an idiot. Never ascribe to malice what can otherwise be attributed to incompetence. Guys, you can't be an idiot and expect your grand plans of takeover and resets and all this other stuff to come to fruition, because it's not going to happen. You see, people who are successful in life have discipline and structure surrounding them. When you take away justice, discipline, structure, your things that you try to set out to do will not work. You will be a person, an individual, a country, a nation surrounded and infused with chaos. And that's what we have today. We have absolute chaos in our country today. And it's because of incompetence. It's not because of malice. They have these grand plans. Indeed, they do. I get it. Of control and resets and all this other stuff. But it's not, in my opinion, based on history, I don't see it coming to fruition. I don't see their grand plans coming, to where they see them coming, because they're just idiots, and they really do believe these things. They really believe that weaponizing the U.S. dollar is going to get all these nations to toe the line. No, it's not. Guys, central banks are stockpiling gold like they have never, ever have before, all around the world. It's because they understand that the U.S. dollar being weaponized, saying, if you don't follow our rules, you can't play in our sandbox anymore. Okay, we'll go make our own sandbox. That's what they're doing. And everything throughout history tells you that one thing holds its value: metals. One thing holds its value. People like Dave Ramsey are complete idiots. 1,000 years from now, do you think you're going to dig up a mutual fund and be able to take it somewhere, melt it down, and get its value back? No. You're an idiot. Absolute genius when it comes to getting out of debt. Absolute moron when it comes to investments. He has drank the Kool-Aid. Guys, that's why I keep telling people. The central banks are stockpiling this gold like crazy, and I keep telling people, if you have a 401k, an IRA, get into Genesis Gold Group, get it transferred over, because the clock is ticking. You're not going to have all the time in the world like you think. At some point, this is going to fail, not because of malice, but because of incompetence. And anyway, there's a couple stories on Twitter I wanted to point out today. Some fun stuff. I'm going to go out and visit this guy I've been following. His name is Carl. I like Carl. Carl is an interesting guy. He's like, I've talked about Dean Cain before. He has this amazing ability to troll liberals and just, troll people without common sense. And so here's this. He posted this the other day. This is Carl with a picture of his gun safe, and he's got his dog. He's holding his dog there. And he posted this picture of his gun safe, and he says this: "Are you guys nervous that I own firearms?" Because, the narrative does not match up here. Because what the media is selling you is that only racist white guys own guns like this. But here is a black man, and he owns an entire gun safe full of guns. And one of the liberal responses was absolutely hilarious. Here it is. He says, "I am nervous only because that is an overcrowded safe and not one of your firearms are properly secured." An overcrowded safe? Are one of the firearms going to get claustrophobic and just go off? It's a safe. How are they not properly stored? And most look like props or blank knockoffs of the same. You people are incompetent. Let's take a closer look at Carl's gun safe. Now you zoom in here, and I don't know what, going from left to right, I don't know what this one is, but it's obviously a 308 type of weapons platform. I can't see close enough to see what that scope is, if it's a Leopold scope or not, but the thing has a fluted barrel. This does not look like a cheap prop or knockoff. That looks like a pretty expensive 308. I would assume 308. I may be assuming wrong, but that may be I'm assuming it's a 308 type of sniper rifle. Then he's got a couple ARs here. You can tell that those are ARs. But then over on the far right, you see what is absolutely a Tavor X95. And that thing is not cheap. The Tavor is a bullpup designed by Israeli Military Industries. It's chambered in 5.56. It is it's about a $2,000 rifle, as far as I can tell. That is right there. I really would love to get a Tavor 7. It's the 308 platform of that rifle, but they're just so expensive. Obviously, Carl has a great job. Carl has a well-paying job, and he has an excellent taste in firearms, in well-made firearms. And then up top, he's got some what looks like Glocks. That looks like a Smith & Wesson, right here, a Smith & Wesson M&P. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm not sure what some of these are. It looks like maybe some race guns up here. And he's got a wheel gun right here on front on the door. So, I mean, Carl has got it going on. Carl knows what are good firearms. I would love to see some more of Carl's gun safe, and maybe we will. He like I said, he loves to troll, but he nailed it out of the park with that one. He really triggered a liberal on this one. If you're not on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. Just search for An American Homestead, and you can find Carl there too. So I don't know Carl. I just enjoy his post. All right, next one on Twitter is this. Rusty Newsom posted this from D Adventures. He said, homesteading is hard. AF, I'm going to keep this PG related. I'm just now getting going. I've dropped thousands of dollars on chickens only to find out a fox can wipe out 9 chickens in one night. Plants are a-holes and hard to maintain. Nothing is easy, requires daily labor, and I will not give up. That is hilarious. Yes. I have said many times on my channel, your chicken coop must be like Fort Knox. Everything out there that roams at night wants to eat your chickens, and many things during the day as well. Your chickens, everyone likes chicken. It's just is what it is. So you've got to make sure your chickens are protected. And absolutely, I say your garden is like a war zone. You have pest pressures, you have disease pressures, you have fungus, you have animals that come in and eat insects. Everything wants to eat your garden. It's like a produce section. Who doesn't like to go, the person who's used to real food, who doesn't like to go into a produce section and get all kinds of goodies out of there? Everyone does. Everything does. And so, yeah, it's hard. And you're going to have so many disappointments and so many failures. But the key is that you learn and you try again. And as time goes on, you will develop a number of skills, a certain amount of knowledge that will allow you to have more successes than you will have failures. But it takes time. I did a video a couple years ago. It was really popular where all these people were getting into homesteading because they're seeing all this stuff, with the whole, shot thing. And people were like, we gotta start doing gardens. We gotta prepare. And these people had never gardened a day in their life. And I said, guys, just so you know, you're gonna fail. Okay, you're gonna fail a lot more than you succeed at first, but stick with it. And that was a very popular video because it's true. We all know who do this, that you're going to fail a lot. Guys, there's one thing sure shooting when it comes to homesteading and chickens. Your childhood was not complete unless you've been chased by a rooster. Homesteading and chickens makes you fluent in foul language. And if a fox gets in your hen house, it's time to release the Kraken. All those memes come from Twitter. You can follow me over there at An American Homestead. Check me out. Also, check out our merchandise, teespring.com. Stupid should hurt. If we had more hurt in this world, there'd be an awful lot less stupid. And there is a lot of stupid right now that is in desperate need of some hurt. Real quick, Clearwater Valley Farms. Clearwater Valley Farms. I buy my garden seeds at clearwatervalleyfarms.com. You can check them out. Link is in the description below. They notified me they are running a 20% discount on their seed vault only. 20% discount on their seed vault only. It is expensive, but I'm telling you, this thing is jam-packed with seeds. And it's 20% off. You can use the coupon code ECONOMY, all caps, ECONOMY, and get some seeds. If you want to stockpile some seeds, or if you still need some seeds for your garden, right now is the time to get them. The seed vault is a perfect thing to buy one of these and like keep it in a freezer or something like that, and just freeze it, and so that it stays good for that day when you just need it. And then everything you need is in there. I'm telling you, everything you need is in there. You can find more information over at clearwatervalleyfarms.com. Again, the coupon code is ECONOMY, 20% off. I don't get any kickbacks from them. I get 0 kickbacks from them. You know why? Because I'd rather support a family-based company that's pro-freedom than some supposed poser seed company in the Ozarks that would rather its employees get, those things. I don't do it. I don't do it anymore. I don't support that company. I support clearwatervalleyfarms.com, and I get no kickbacks for doing so. Proudly. All right, guys. See you next time in the homestead. Bye. The largest Roman gold stash ever found was in Trier, Germany in 1993. 2,500 Roman coins worth over $1.2 million in melt value today was pulled from an excavation site. The obvious lesson here is that gold holds its value over time. Now, take this stack of old Soviet Union rubles. Do you know how much these are worth? Zilch. It's paper. It holds no value, and like all paper and government fiat currencies, will not last the test of time. Nobody 1,000 years from now is going to unearth these and jump for joy at the wealth that they have just uncovered. Only one historical example of wealth preservation has stood the test of time over and over again: the safeguard of physical gold and silver. If you have spent your entire working life putting money into a 401k or other savings and investment products, they have likely made pulling your money out either very hard or almost impossible. Genesis Gold Group can help you put that money safely into a physical gold and silver product that, like the Roman coins, will maintain their buying power long into the future. Call Genesis Gold Group today, right now, and let them develop a strategy for your savings, 401k, or self-directed IRA. A strategy of physical gold and silver. You can call the number on the screen or visit them at genesisgoldgroup.com. And be sure to say that you heard about them from an American Homestead. Hey guys, did you know you can become a patron of an American Homestead? They get access to private videos, and we send them gifts from the homestead that we make here on the homestead. And we also enter our patrons into special giveaways that are only available to them. And before you go, please check out these other great videos. Go ahead, click. Oh wait,